think the only reason I'm still at uni is because of my degree. Otherwise, I would have probably dropped out by now, if I'm being honest. Sorry.
This is a reminder.
Alexa, stop.
Pack back.
Sorry. I'm not necessarily enjoying university as much as I thought, and I have really tried. Obviously, with society stuff, I haven't actually been, which is kind of like contradictory, but like first year I did, and just like didn't work. I haven't found a society that is for me in that sense. I don't know. I don't really know what to do anymore. I'm like, it's an interesting one. And today I was talking to someone and realized, oh my god, like you're already kind of halfway for your degree because I've got 3 years left. I mean, a year and a bit left now, and it sort of feels like I've spent my first year, you know, being upset and, you know, contemplating dropping out, and now I spent my second year like realizing, oh, I'm in too deep now. But I really like my course, otherwise I wouldn't be at the uni. I would have actually dropped out. It kind of sucks because I did put so much into coming to this uni, and I poured a lot of myself into it, and I was like to myself, like, I have to go here, I'm gonna have such a good time, and that's a lie. I'm not having a good time. I think again that's why I kind of feel indifferent about making friends now, because I think uni has such like, I don't know what it is about uni, but in uni people have such a tendency to have like short term friends. I'm not really used to that. Like they'll be friends with you for a term and then they'll forget about you the whole summer, and they just won't speak to you again until like they happen to. It's so weird. Like it's so weird. Like I'm not used to like going from like really close hanging out every day to like not talking at all. Like I'm not used to that. So it's just really weird. I mean, it is what it is. I've kind of like, before it used to kind of bother me, but I've accepted that. I don't really have many friends, I'll be honest. And as an extrovert, that kind of sucks because I actually do like going out. And because I spent some part of my like childhood not going out because I was like depressed and stuff, to come to uni and actually not really be able to go out, because not because I'm depressed or anything. I mean, I was kind of first year, but because I don't really have that many friends, and some friends are too busy and they've got their own stuff going on, is actually a bit insane. And the reason why I've said I've actually tried is because I actually joined volunteering. I guess volunteering is a good medium way, but like you don't really go to volunteer and be like, okay, let's hang out, you know? You don't really do that. So yeah, I mean, university has been very, very underwhelming for me. Very underwhelming, which really sucks because I really expected it to turn around by now, and I realised I'm halfway through my degree and I can't keep crying or being upset about the fact that I don't really have that many friends, or that I'm not living the life I have. Like, I don't have a university highlight, guys. I don't have that. I don't have a university highlight saying, you know, year one, year two, like how fun it is. I have not done Valentine's, I've not done Christmas dinner. I'm not going to be able to do Valentine's because my flatmate's unavailable. I only live with one other person, but yeah, it's actually a little bit insane how underwhelming my experience has been. I can't say that I've had a good time. I've had good moments, like, you know, a few, but I can't say I've had a good time, and I don't think it's gonna turn around. I think I'm like at the point where I'm hoping something really, really good happens to me, because I feel very underwhelmed in a way. I feel very like, wow, like this is it. This is what I've been working so hard towards. This is a good uni, don't get me wrong, but like I just feel so underwhelmed by everything, and I was expecting a bit of a social life, and zilch, zero. So now I'm just kind of doing what I did in A1, pouring myself into work, which is kind of sad, but I know at least I'll get something out of it. I just didn't expect the one time I'm not depressed to be actually spending time inside, because I don't really have that many friends, and like it's such short term friendships. Like you literally be friends for one term, and then nothing happens. And it's not like I don't try. It's just I think at some point you do get tired of having to make plans at the time, and you kind of realize, oh, shit, like I don't think this person sees me as a friend in the same way that I see them as a friend. I don't know. Because I don't have a problem making friends. That's not the issue. It's just making your friends stay, which is so weird because I've never had this issue before. But maybe I'm just not that interesting. I don't know. I'm also not trying to like put myself down because like I don't think I've done anything wrong. Like I think I'm a good friend. I also just think I've kind of grown up at uni. I think I've been more used to being the therapist friend or the friend that's always there. And at uni I realised I can't do that because I also have to look after myself. And I think that maybe puts some people off and stuff. And I think I've definitely learned some things about myself that I just don't. Maybe I'm a bit strict, but I think you need to be strict for your mental well-being. So yeah, so uni's an interesting experience. Would I do it again? Probably not. I guess I've learned some lessons, but I am really upset. I'm trying to become more stoic about it and be so indifferent that I just don't care. But the only way that's going to work is if I support myself into work, which is what I'm going to do. But yeah, it's been underwhelming. And I look at people's stories on Instagram like, you guys are having a great time. I'm having such an underwhelming time. A little bit shit too. And it's just like insane because I'm trying not to like compare myself to other people, but it is so hard to sometimes because wow, you did it again times, you've done this. Like you think I'm a narcissist because my Instagram stories literally just posted myself. That's what you think, but I'm not. I just don't have that many friends. I don't even want to drop out because I like my calls and I actually do like engaging in my seminars. It's just so underwhelming. So would I do uni again? No. If I could go back and tell my old self to not work so hard to the point where she got acne to get into uni, I would tell her that because it's just sometimes it's yeah, it's definitely not expected though, but it's okay. It happens. I don't know. I just feel like I had to make a video again, and I kind of want to get with this now. I'm gonna become like a workaholic because I don't want to get depressed. So I don't know what else to do. Like I'm just gonna keep myself busy. I don't know.